I don't know whether it's me or whether all men are the same, but I've always had a bit of a fondness for brass. It's an ancient engineering metal that's been used right back from the first steam engines that were built. Prized for its durability and colour and its ability to withstand the elements and high temperatures without rusting or degrading in any way. It's an expensive metal, and genuine brass is something we don't see an awful lot of nowadays, which is a shame because it's got fantastic aesthetic qualities as well as practical qualities. Now, apparently Triumph made a big thing about these little rings on the top of the false carburetors because they were made of genuine brass. And I always thought it was a shame they didn't go the whole hog, because those inspection covers on the engine cases are most obviously not brass. The warm colour of brass makes it the perfect metal for custom parts, yet it's always amazed me that very few companies actually use it. And after I managed to get those brass exhaust tips, I was looking for other bits and pieces that I can use to key in that look in an effort to give the bike a genuine classic custom look that stands out from that crowd of aluminium and stainless steel. Now, I know I've got a lot of petrol caps already, but to my mind you can never have enough petrol caps. MOTONE Customs have done one or two brass fuel caps in the past, but I couldn't help feeling that they were going to look a bit out of place on my bike, so previously I just stuck to the aluminium ones. And those brass exhaust tips that I fitted a couple of weeks ago gave me the perfect excuse to actually get one. Now, despite its appearance, this is a fully vented petrol cap. The top part, that is the bit that you can see when it's on the bike, is made from spun brass, and I love the way that it catches the light. Being spun, it's a sort of a satin finish, so you don't have to worry about spending hours polishing this every month. For safe handling, it's got some nice chunky nailing around the edges so that you don't actually have to take your gloves off to operate it. Now, obviously it's not lockable, and the threaded part underneath is made from aluminium. For safety, to prevent any petrol spillages or escape, it's got a neoprene or rubber gasket, which also protects the paintwork on your petrol filler neck. It's a lovely piece, and it's got a really nice weighty feeling in your hand, so you're not going to have to worry too much about this being disturbed by high winds when you leave it on top of the petrol pump. As I've come to expect from MOTONE, the thread has been cut perfectly, and it goes on just as well as the original cap did. To me, once it's on, it screams 1950s, and it amazes me how such a small piece like this can make such an overall difference to the look of the bike. Now that I've got it on, it feels like things are starting to come together. It gives the bike a real retro, classy look, and it keys in with those details on the engine and the exhaust tips. It's not just a petrol cap anymore, it's something that seems to catch your eye from every angle that you look at the bike. And I, for one, would like to see a lot more of this kind of thing coming out of the custom parts manufacturers' workshops. The Bonneville lends itself to the use of brass probably better than any other motorcycle on the market, and I can certainly think of a few other areas of this bike that could benefit from this treatment. Now, MOTONE Customs have intimated to me that they are looking into producing some more brass custom parts, although at the moment there are no decisions being made as to what those parts are actually going to be. I would be really interested to hear anybody else's thoughts on whether this brass look works and what sort of parts they'd like to see produced for the Bonneville. Now, this brass cap can be found on their website, and I'll leave a link for the product page. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you found this video interesting. I will be back on Friday as usual. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on Friday.